Hello there everyone, Shippy here. Hope everyone out there's doing well and seeing back once again with some more Tekken 8 ranked matches. And it looks like my first opponent for this video is going to be a Paul player, so this may or may not go well. So we'll see what we can do here. And I immediately got hit by a low. But yeah, in my last Tekken video, which is a little while ago, I got to Flame Ruler finally, and as you can see, I almost nearly lost it in the same video. So hopefully we can maintain it here, but this Paul is going sicko mode, and I need to not let that happen. And God, Paul just does a shit ton of damage, and I get perfected. All right, let's focus up here and not get our shit kicked in. I mean, with the launch here, I do the wrong combo because I panicked, but we'll take what we can. And I drop it, of course. I tried to sidestep him there. Oh, I tried to interrupt that because I'm a fool. All right, they're just going ham. We're going to go for the low here. Haven't tried that yet. We're going to keep plus frames here. They tried to press a button. That should be it, but I drop it, so I'm a moron. All right, we'll just catch him whipping there and just mash, heat smash. But okay, hopefully I can actually land the Oscar combos that I somewhat know. I don't get the launch there, but they don't block the low. We're not plus there. All right, I thought I could interrupt that combo. We're going to heat it up. I'm going to go for a grab here. Yeah, I suspected they might go for their own heat. Down back three. I tried to interrupt him again because I was an idiot. All right, they do block there. I tried to interrupt him and armor through there, but that was not the right call. But okay, let's try to smarten up here. All right, hits me with the low. Then do down back three. Now we're going to armor up and go for the low because he hasn't shown me that he's prepared to block low yet. Catch him on the approach. All right, we're going to sidestep here. I get the launch, but I wasn't prepared to convert off of it. All right, that should be round unless I drop it. Okay, there we go. Now we're tied up 2-2. Let's try to be smart here. All right, he does the same thing. All right. All right, he still didn't block low that time. He didn't block low anytime, actually. All right, we'll take that. And I just drop it because I'm stupid. And we're going to do down back three. All right, so this person does not block low. I need to keep that in mind and just keep spamming that. I'm going to get a little bit out of the danger range from falling back into Mighty Ruler. So let's see if we can actually win the round. They may adapt here. And I may not adapt to the adapting. But we'll see what we can get done. But yeah, I plan to... I want to try to get Oscar to blue rank if I can. And then if I hit that goal, I might switch back to my true main king and see if I can get him there as well. But that's a lot of ifs, ands, or buts. I should have figured. I always forget his is a low. And they get the wall break here. They do drop it. All right, we'll try to take advantage of that. We get the wall break. Let's not drop this. I said let's not drop it. What do? I drop it. That's a low. And that's a mid. I block low. Okay, we can do this though. Cans. And I get jabbed out of him, so never mind. Don't ask me why I keep thinking I can interrupt that string. I'm always wrong. All right, they don't break the grab, though. All right, they whip the grab. I'll take that. Forward. They do block there. All right. It's low. I have a hard time identifying that. Don't ask me why. All right, they get 2 rounds on the board here. Let's see if we can come back here. Gotta go for the low immediately. All right, they're spamming that low. I thought I was holding down back there, but the game says otherwise. Okay. We're in a little bit of trouble here. That was an interesting interaction. All right, this is going to be asking a whole hell of a lot. We get the grab here, but we're going to try to remain calm and see what we can do. And I thought I was blocking a neutral, but one of those things where I guess I just lit up for a second. But all right, not a good round from me, but let's see if we can manage to win the set and not slide back into Mighty Ruler. I definitely feel like if I don't make as many mistakes, we can win here for sure.
Round 1.
I'm gonna go low. All right, we're gonna armor through here. We'll go low here. All right, they tried to run up heat. We'll take advantage of that. I tried to punish him for going low, but messed up. All right, we are plus there, but I gave up my plus frames a little bit too far away. I did try to crouch. All right, we're gonna hold this because I fucked up, and I didn't get my hold, so that's unfortunate. I didn't get my launch either. That sucks. But oh well. We get the round in the low there. Okay. I'm just gonna back up here. I tried to launch a little bit too soon. All right, we'll do the shoulder crush. They don't block low again. Take the hit there. Catch him whiffing the jab and neutral. We are plus there. They don't block low. We are plus there as well, but we do trade, but I'll take that trade. All right, we're gonna sidestep. And that caught my sidestep. Block low here. Go for a little throw punish. Even though I shouldn't say punish because that's not a punish, but it's just what I opted to do in that scenario. Go for low because they're not blocking it. And I'm going to run up and do heat. All right, we're going to do... I meant to do down back three. I accidentally did back three, but I'll take that. All right, we managed to run away with it there and get a little bit further away from Mighty Ruler. But let's see if I can actually make some more progress here. But good game to that opponent, and I'll be back when I find my next match. Alrighty, looks like I found my next opponent here, going up against a Leo player, and Leo notoriously gives me trouble, but we'll see what we can do here. And I just always forget when it's hard for me to tell when I can take my turn against Leo. Alright, I whiff there because I'm the fool. Alright, we block low. They wanted to keep their turn. I respect it. Alright, we're not plus, but I acted like it was, and maybe they believed it. Alright, get around on the board, sidestep here. And we had the same idea. Alright, they ducked it. Alright, I'm throwing shoulder out way too much. Alright, we were plus here. We managed to break the grab, though. I did the wrong move. Not that the right move would have worked. Alright, so what to do here, we're kind of in a world of hurt. And they mashed there despite me being plus, and I get hit, so that's unfortunate, but we'll take it. I mean, it's just +1, but still. Alright, we'll go down back three. I'll catch them whiffing there. We go low. They do block that one, though. Did adapt to what I did the last time. And now, we do this. Please don't drop at me. Alright, we are plus there. I'm going to armor through it. I meant to do down back three and wasn't prepared for the launch, but we'll just keep doing it until it takes him out. All right, I'll take that. I missed back one. We had the same idea. All right, they go for the grab. We're going to make them whiff here. All right, we're going to shoulder through. All right, we trip them up. All right, they jabbed me out of that. All right. Just going to go for it. They're definitely looking for an opportunity to press the button, and I'm looking for an opportunity to be stupid. Now, this should kill, I think. And it does. All right. So we take the first game. Not the cleanest win in the world, but we get a little bit further from losing our rank. And go a bit closer to the middle of Flame Ruler here. And hopefully we can continue going upward, or going forward and not backwards. But let's see how much they adapt, and if I can adapt to their adapting. All right, that's a heat engager for the block low here, and it's going to be the wrong call. All right, they mashed last time. I sidestepped that time. All right, we get hit here. And they're going ape shit. I tried to sidewalk and got hit still. I was not very good at stepping side to side. That hit me behind them. That's unfortunate. I did the wrong move. I always mean to do wall running 3, or wall running 1+2, excuse me, and mess up. I thought I was holding down back there. Okay. Well, we're getting fucked up this round. All right, the last part of that is a low, and I got hit again. All right, they keep on mashing there, and I keep getting hit. I tried to sidewalk it and got hit. That's unfortunate. All right, that wasn't the best call, but it's what I did. God, that went really far. Okay, that kind of just kind of went ape shit, and I let him get away with it. Not that, not that I knew what to do exactly, but we're gonna try to not let that happen again. And I emphasize try.
Round one.
All right, down back 3. That was an unfortunate trade. I meant to be running 1+2. Let me get down back 1. Or not down back 1, but down 1. Or back 1. I will say the right thing at some point. Mark my words. Alright, they tried to press there. But we get our grab out. And we get a round on the board. Alright, we're just gonna do nothing. I gotta... Freaking Leo stances is getting me in trouble. Alright, let's not drop this me. And what I say about not dropping it. I did that thinking I could catch him back facing, but I did not. And again, I did the wrong fucking move. And got launched for it. I tried to do that before this, but that was an unfortunate time for that to come out. All right.
Round 3. Fight.
All right, get launched trying to go low. All right, they're going to extend the combo out. All right, we're going to heat up as well. All right, that time they didn't block low, but I had been punishing him for it before. I thought I was blocking low that time. All right, I thought I was still blocking, but unfortunately, the game says nada. All right, no, they hit me with a low there. I thought I could catch him with the shoulder. All right, we're gonna heat up and fuck up the combo because I suck. And then I do it too soon. God damn it. One time I get it, and then of course. Alright, use it before I lose it. Get the grab off here. Gonna make this a little bit of a closer game. I did not mean to do that. I meant to hit L2 and hit the wrong button. Fuck. That's gonna cost me the round. I meant to do L2. Shit. Well, there that goes. And now we're at the risk of losing our flame ruler because I'm playing like shit. But I got game that opponent, and I'll be back when I find my next match. Alrighty, looks like I found my final opponent for the video, going up against a Brian player or a Wolverine player. But we'll see how well this goes. And we're going to try to get demoted here. Alright, so let's go look out for snake edges in that move where he goes over your head. That seems like every Brian's player favorite move. And he blocks it and launches me for it. Alright, we go for the grab here. No break on the throw. Down back 3. Alright, they don't block the mid. Alright, well, there's one round on the board. Gonna back up here. Alright, hit him with back 1. Down back 3. Alright, I'm gonna keep doing that until it bites me in the ass, and it will eventually. Alright, please don't drop. I fucking dropped it again. Alright. Well, they get hit by the heat. Tried to do snake edge. Unfortunate trade, but we have to take it. Alright, they whiff on the grab. Alright, they're trying to heat it up here. They really want to use their heat. I'm gonna go for the throw again. No break. And it's just enough to kill. Alright. Alright, well, we don't hit the demotion here. But we're still close to it, and I need to make a little bit more progress to not lose more points than I get in the video. Alright. See if we get the run back here. And we do. Okay. Alright, now, adapting to their adaptation has been biting me in the ass. Let's see if I can actually do it. But they block there. Don't know why I didn't expect another part of that string. Alright, they do low profile. I messed up and pressed circle one too many times. I pressed the wrong button. That's what gets me in trouble most of the time. And they don't block the mid. So we take it. We're going to sidestep here. I panicked. I didn't expect him to get hit by that, if I'm being completely honest. All right, they do sidestep me there. There's that move. I don't remember what that move is called. But we're going to get the grab here. I just know that Snake Edge is what Brian players kind of fish for. Or at least in my experience, what the ones I encounter do. Not that I am a know hardly anything about matchup knowledge. All right, I'm spamming that too much. Starting with the wall here. All right, thankfully that didn't work like that. I tried to launch him. Used the wrong launcher. A little bit too slow. I'm gonna go down by 3. I do the wrong move. And it gets me hit. This is usually what happens 90% of the time. Alright, they spin their heat immediately. I do the wrong combo. I didn't expect that launcher to hit, if I'm being completely honest. Ah, fuck me. I don't know why I'm dropping the second half of that. I meant to do down back 3, and they get. We do the same thing. I am surprised they blocked none of the 3 spins. That's okay. All right, can. I do 2 launchers back to back because I'm an idiot. All right, it's not a punish that. I could have got so much more. All right, they're going to get a good bit of damage off this. Probably spin the heat immediately here. All right, we'll take that. I did the wrong move. All right, they tried to run a grab there. I mean, that's not my turn, but I acted like it was. All right, they do block low in that scenario, and I get punished for it because that is highly punishable. I tried to launch the whiff. Did it too soon. All right, they're probably going to do it back. And they don't, but they don't break the grab either. So I'll take that. That was an awkward interaction. All right, I thought I was still holding back, but I guess I let go of the button a little bit too soon. That was an unfortunate time for him to let up. All right, no breaking the grab. We've got a little bit of an uphill battle to face. But we're going to catch him pressing buttons in neutral and not hitting anything. Okay, this probably will not kill. So we got to be careful here. All right, we're just going to go low until until I hit him with something. That's what I was trying to say. Words are hard. But we do get a little bit closer to Flame Ruler here. Or not, we're in Flame Ruler. Closer to the middle of Flame Ruler here, I should say. But hopefully I can keep going up and not keep going up and back and up and back and up and back. But we'll see what happens. But we're getting to that opponent. I do believe I'm going to end the video here, though. Have it in a nice little short one here. But if you made this far of the video, I thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you like it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.